Ladies and gentlemen, the opening ceremony is beginning soon, so we welcome all the guests to take your seats, and the ceremony will begin very, very soon. Welcome all the guests and our friends from the media, all the friends for Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2022 to please take your seat, and please turn off your mobile phones or switch them to silent mode during the ceremony. Thank you for your cooperation. Good afternoon, everyone. Hi, I'm Elsa. What a nice day. Welcome you all to the opening ceremony of Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2022 online. This year, the expo mainly consists of an online with a synchronized physical expo. So of course, today we also have another opening ceremony right now in Malaysia with us. So let's say hi to our friends in Malaysia. Hi, Alex. How are you doing? Good afternoon.
Hello. Hello, Elsa. Good afternoon. My name is Alex. I'll be your host. And also, welcome to the Taiwan Expo to all of our friends in Taiwan.
Yeah, it's really exciting that we have so many honorable guests from both Taiwan and Malaysia. And Alex, please allow me to introduce our guest from Taiwan first. And please wave to the viewers when your name is called upon. Let's welcome Deputy Director General Lee of Bureau of Foreign Trade of MOEA. Welcome. Mr. James Huang, Chairman of Taiwan External Trade Development Council. Welcome Ms. Sharon Ho Sweetpan, President of Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center Taipei. Welcome. Mr. Simon Wong, President and CEO of TAITRA. Welcome. Ms. Alina Lee, Executive Vice President of TAITRA. Good afternoon. Last but not least, let's welcome Mrs. Anina Wati Saleh, Director of Trade of Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center Taipei. Thank you for being here today, and I believe there are more dairy friends at Malaysia, right, Alex?
Yes, Elsa, I can't wait to share with you all the 19 VIPs that is with us here today. All right, so let us welcome. When I mention your name, just look at the camera and wave, smile. First of all, please a big round of applause to Her Excellency Ms. Ann Hong, representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Malaysia. Ms. Sharimatan Mat Saleh, Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Malaysia External Trade Development Corporation (MATRADE). Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' So Tian Lai, President of National Chamber of Commerce and Industry of Malaysia, who is also President of Federation of Malaysian Manufacturers. Mr. Lin Kai Min, National President of Taiwan Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Malaysia. Mr. Ding Hong Sing, National President of SME Association of Malaysia. Dr. Sean Sia, Chairman of the National Tech Association of Malaysia. Dato' David Toh Guan Seng, President of the Federation of Malaysian Foundry and Engineering Industries Associations. Dato' Sri Tang Yinglik JP, Dato' Dr. Ting Ching Cheng, Advisor, Malaysian Taiwan Trade Federation Association. Mr. Alan Wong, Vice President of the Federation of Alumni Association of Taiwan Universities, Malaysia. Yang berbahagia Tan Sri Dato' Mustafa Mansor, President of Malaysian Green Business Association. Dato Sri Jeffrey Ong Eng Hong JP, President of the Federation of Engineering and Motor Parts Traders Association, Malaysia. Dato Jerry Tan, Chairman of Malaysia Taiwan Economic Association. Mr. Francis Teo, President of Malaysian Association of Convention and Exhibition Organizers and Suppliers. Dato Alex Wong Chi Sing, Council Member of Malaysia Retail Chain Association. Mr. Pei Leong Sing, President of Malaysian Gifts and Premium Association. Ms. Hilary Lau, Vice Chairman of Persatuan Anggun Menawan Malaysia. Ms. Grace Leong Sri Peng, Treasurer General of Persekutuan Pertubuhan Penjual Alat Tulis dan Buku Malaysia. Ms. Sherin Lau, Representative from Federation of Asian Beauty Industry Associations. Last but not least, Mr. Lim Cho Ho, President of the Malaysia Stationery Importers and Exporters Association. Members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, once again, a big round of applause for all the members.
Welcome all the guests from both sides. It's really nice to meet everyone. For the interconnection between Taiwan and Malaysia, the government agencies have dedicated themselves to promotion of bilateral development and cooperation. So now, ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome one of the most important promoters, Deputy Director General of Bureau of Foreign Trade of MOEA, Mr. Lee, to the stage. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Selamat tinggal hari. I'm very pleased to represent the Ministry of Economic Affairs of Taiwan to participate today's opening of this year Taiwan Expo in Malaysia. And I'm also very pleased to see lots of business leaders, distinguished guests, join this event at Malaysia. And our Ambassador Hong and the Deputy CEO of Martrade, Madame Sherry Martin, and the President Su Tianlai, President Lin Kai-ming, and all the business leaders. In Taipei, we're also very pleased to invite the representative of Malaysian Friendship and the Trade Center in Taipei, Sharon Ho, and her colleagues to join this event. And I also need to send my appreciation to all the colleagues from TAITRA, led by James, Simon, and Alina, for making this event very successful. A trade between Malaysia and Taiwan is highly complementary, and our industry supply chain cooperation is very close. We have maintained a very stable trade and economic industry cooperation relations. In 2021, Malaysia was Taiwan's second largest trading partner among countries in our New Southbound policy. And also, despite the pandemic that has persisted since 2020, Malaysia has also become Taiwan's seventh largest trading partner, with bilateral trade totaling about $25.1 billion. And while the global economy has been recovering, we think the bilateral trade is also even more important. And that the trade reached about $15 billion in the first half of 2022, surging about 32% compared to the same period last year. So we expect our trade relations, based on this good, solid basis, will continue to thrive in the future. Strengthening bilateral economic relations is also very important. Taiwan and Malaysia have made very impressive and also very prominent progress in the bilateral investment cooperations. And also, between the government of Malaysia and Taiwan, we already built a very cooperative and constructive mechanism to continue all the issues, important issues about trade, about the industry, about investment cooperations. So Taiwan and Malaysia cooperate in all the important sectors, such as e-commerce, as halal, as smart cities, as medical materials, medical devices, and also the investment development in the logistics. Furthermore, Taiwan-Malaysia industry collaboration also has a very good basis. The collaboration summit already been held in Taiwan and Malaysia for several years. And both sides will deepen industrial cooperation on the important sectors like textile, smart cities, food medicine, and so on and so forth. This year, the Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2022, we also has 7 features like Industry 4.0, green economy, supply chain resilience, smart cities, and also smart vehicles, and so on. And both sides play a very important role in producing a very important supplies, products to fit the demand of the market. So we think the meaning of organizing Taiwan Expo in Malaysia is to let more Malaysian friends to understand the competitiveness and also the value of Taiwan products, of Taiwan industries. And we like to partner with all the Malaysian friends from every aspect to build a very solid people-to-people, business-to-business, and industry-to-industry collaborations. The annual Taiwan Expo in Malaysia is a very important platform on our two sides. Also due to the pandemic, 2022 Expo in Kuala Lumpur utilized a hybrid online merge offline format, enabling more companies also can develop a partnership through cloud computing. So this year, about 160 exhibitors are participating online, and nearly 50 exhibitors are showcasing more than 260 various and excellent products, which enable local visitors to experience high-quality Taiwanese products and also the strengths of our industries. Exhibition features Industry 4.0 green economy, as I mentioned before. And we also try to that the exhibition can be close to the local culture and the local lifestyles. So we hope that through this Taiwan Expo, both sides can build a very closer industrial value chain collaborations for our respective innovative economies. Finally, I'm looking forward to when the border restrictions are subsided, both sides will continue to promote market development and also to enhance more people-to-people and business-to-business interchange with more mutual visit and also with more technology and industrial collaborations. And we hope in the future, Taiwan and Malaysia can build a very solid collaborations. I invite all the guests to visit the excellent online exhibition and welcome our Malaysian friends to visit the displays in person at Sunway Velocity Mall in Kuala Lumpur. In closing, I trust the Taiwan Expo in Malaysia will be very fruitful for everyone, and I wish you all good health and success. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Lee. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
All right, next, let us welcome Ms. Ann Hong, representative of the Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Malaysia, to the stage to deliver her welcoming speech. Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to Ms. Ann Hong.
Mr. James Huang, Chairman, Taiwan External Trade Development Council. Mr. Guan Zhili, Deputy Director General of Bureau of Foreign Trade, Ministry of Economic Affairs. Ms. Sharon Ho Sui Ping, President, Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center, Taipei. Ms. Sharimadan Masaleh, Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Matrade. Distinguished guests, members of the media, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Salam sejahtera. 大家好. On behalf of Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Malaysia, I would like to congratulate first for the Thai Trust once again organizing Taiwan Expo 2022 in Malaysia. This expo is a testament of Taiwan's long-term and strong commitment to promoting bilateral trade relations with Malaysia. We sincerely hope that the expo will continue to help take the collaboration one step further and strengthen our presence in this country and beyond. As Deputy Director General of Bureau of Foreign Trade, Mr. Guan Zhili just said, Malaysia has long been a close partner with Taiwan in terms of trade and investment. Despite the rage of the pandemic in the last 2 years, bilateral trade between Taiwan and Malaysia continues to register an impressive growth, an increase of 26% over 2020. And Taiwan served as Malaysia's 5th largest trading partner, and Malaysia was Taiwan's 7th largest. Taiwan is also Malaysia's 8th largest foreign direct investment, with accumulated investment reaching nearly $14 billion up to date. On Taiwan's investment in Malaysia, several renowned high-tech Taiwanese companies have made their strategic moves to Malaysia. To name just a few, Taiwan's largest warehousing infrastructure developer, Ali Logistic Property, as well as Taiwan's innovative cloud ID infrastructure provider for hyperscale data centers, WeWin Corporations, both set to invest in Malaysia. It is for this reason that we believe events such as the Taiwan Expo is important not only to promote Taiwan's industrial achievement, but also to allow foreign countries to understand and learn more about Taiwan, and at the same time to encourage close partnership and exchanges of talent, capital, technology, tourism, culture, and education with ASEAN countries, which is very much in line with Taiwan's new southbound policy. Ladies and gentlemen, 2022 is a year when we learn to coexist with the pandemic as lockdowns are lifted and economic activity is slowly recovering. This year's Taiwan Expo in Malaysia is presented in a brand new hybrid format that combines online and physical showcases. And we are very excited that there are almost 1,000 one-on-one business matching sessions being set up for more than 200 Malaysian buyers. It is my dear wish that you will make the best use of this platform to explore stronger networks, meet new business partners, and venture to new markets. Last but not least, I would like to once again thank you all of you to Taiwan Expo 2022 in Malaysia, and I wish the expo would bear fruitful results to exhibitors, visitors, and participants alike. Thank you very much. Terima kasih. 谢谢.
Thank you, Ms. Sung. Thank you. Please be seated.
All right, Taiwan and Malaysia have always been very friendly trading partners with each other. With the numerous exchanges in economics and trading, they can create a new industrial trend. So ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome President of Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center in Taipei, Ms. Sharon Ho Sweet Pun, to give her remarks. Welcome to the stage.
Mr. James Huang, Chairman of TAITRA, Representative Ann Hong, Taipei Economic and Cultural Office in Malaysia, Dr. Guanja Lee, Deputy Director General, Bureau of Foreign Trade, Madam Sharimatun Mat Saleh, Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Matrade, Tan Sri Saw, President of FMM, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Firstly, I would like to congratulate DOFT and TAITRA for jointly organizing the 6th edition of Taiwan Expo for Malaysia. In new and emerging markets, Taiwan Expo serves as a major drive for commercial and industrial development. Companies, professionals, and industry experts have the advantage to showcase their finest skills, latest innovations, products, and technology solutions under 6 key areas, namely Industry 4.0, smart agriculture, smart medical, halal, lifestyle, talent, tourism, and financial services. In the past 5 years, Taiwan Expo has shown encouraging success. With a total of 165 exhibitors and 11 pavilions, I am confident that the 2022 Taiwan Expo will attract more visitors and prospective clients for businesses which are seeking to expand and grow from across industry and across the region. Ladies and gentlemen, Malaysia and Taiwan has always enjoyed a positive trade and economic cooperation, with Taiwan remains as Malaysia's 5th largest trading partner since 2020. During this period of pandemic, both Malaysia and Taiwan continue to maximize the opportunities arising from this new normal and also benefit from greater market access. The information and communications technology, ICT, is one key sector which continues to strengthen our economic growth. Similarly, as Taiwan, the ICT is one of the key priorities underlying in Malaysia's digital economy blueprint under the 12th Malaysia Plan. In 2020, ICT registered a 10.4% growth and contributed 22.6% to Malaysia's gross domestic product. Therefore, Malaysia's leading ICT subsectors such as cloud computing, data analytics, storage, data center, cybersecurity, business process outsourcing, and mobility has good market opportunities for Taiwan businesses. On this positive note, I strongly encourage all Taiwanese businesses to take advantage of these opportunities and immediate market access by expanding their businesses not only within Malaysia, but also make Malaysia as a gateway for ASEAN market. Malaysia serves as an attractive market for e-commerce in the Southeast Asia due to its dynamic economy and developed infrastructure for digital technologies. Malaysia has the most excellent internet penetration rates in the Southeast Asia and the most smartphone users, with 80% of Malaysians shopping online at least twice a week. In line with Taiwan's new southbound policy and the rapid growth of e-commerce globally, Taiwanese companies had the potential to expand their cross-border e-commerce businesses in Malaysia in a wide range of products and services, spanning from halal, travel, consumer electronics, fashion, beauty, food and personal care, to home appliances and baby products. Like Taiwan, sustainability has been an important agenda under the 12th Malaysia Plan. Given the rising demand on sustainability, Malaysia sees the importance of encouraging more business sectors to adopt the environmental, social, and governance practices. As both Malaysia and Taiwan share a similar aspirations to achieve a net zero carbon by 2050, the innovation and ideas showcased at the Expo, I believe, can foster environmental awareness and sustainable actions and policies that help our exporters to tap into global supply chain and also to strengthen their business footprints globally. Ladies and gentlemen, I strongly believe that Taiwan Expo is an exceptional platform to strengthen Malaysia's Taiwan trade and economic cooperations to greater heights. From startups to established businesses, this Expo truly serves as a promising ground to build partnership, inspire innovation, and create concrete business opportunities in trade and investment. Having said that, I wish all our exhibitors, buyers, and participants a successful Expo. I also wish all the best of health. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Ho. Please be seated.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, now a round of applause to welcome Ms. Sharima Thon Mat Saleh, Deputy Chief Executive Officer of Matrade, to be on stage to deliver her welcoming speech.
Mr. Guan Jinli, Deputy Director General, Bureau of Foreign Trade, MOEA. Mr. James Wang, Chairman of Taiwan External Trade Development Council, or TAITRA. Ms. N. Huang, President, Representative of Taipei Economic and Cultural Office, TECO, in Malaysia. Ms. Sharon Ho, President of the Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center in Taipei. Tan Sri So, President of FMM. Mr. Ding, Chairman of, President of SME Association, heads of trade associations, Chamber of Commerce. Ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, Tachiahau. It's a great honor for me to be here today. Some of you have not met for a long time physically. Maybe some I've only met online, so that doesn't really count. So it's a pleasure to be here. So I would like to congratulate TAITRA for organizing this event today, the Taiwan Expo in Malaysia. And especially after 2 years of not being able to hold a physical event. So this year is a more significant event because you're able to host this event physically, as well as having followers to also attend virtually, making this event a hybrid event. So this event will definitely be a significant platform to bridge the Malaysian and Taiwan business community in order to be closer together. Taiwan Expo this year is focusing on 6 main themes as what we've heard, yeah? On the Industry 4.0, green economy, smart medical, smart agriculture, halal industry, Taiwan lifestyle, talent, tourism, and financial services. And building the momentum and the outstanding outcome of the past Taiwan Expos, I trust there are many potentials as products and services featured by the exhibitors that will spearhead the growth post-pandemic for Malaysian companies and Taiwan companies to strengthen their networking and also make greater collaborations. The pandemic has no doubt accelerated the process of identifying emerging technologies, making digital transformation a manifestation that is very important post-pandemic phase. The focus is on adapting digital technology, in optimizing operations, and to create greater business opportunities, so that digital transformation becomes a key agenda to continue the momentum and develop smarter collaborations. Digitalization is also, by the way, a key strategy for Matrade as a TPO. As such, the business ecosystem globally is also now converging on leveraging a lot on Industry 4.0, on green economy, smart medical, and smart agriculture. And as we learn to adapt to innovations and entrepreneurial initiatives, this will increase the productivity and competitiveness with the overall goal of improving the quality of life of our people. I believe platforms such as this in the Taiwan Expo will be able to provide needful collaborations that will enhance knowledge sharing between both the Malaysian and Taiwanese companies to execute and also form better collaborations. There will be one-on-one business meetings opportunities organized by TAITRA, and this is will definitely secure better opportunities for both sides. And we Malaysians should learn a lot from Taiwan, who is a global leader, especially in the E&E industry, especially in the semiconductor space. We have a lot more to learn from them. So this is a great platform for industry leaders and Malaysian companies to get more information and to adapt in this fast-changing business environment. So we must continue to use technology and innovation in order to achieve greater growth. In addition, one of the main pillars that's mentioned is halal. This is very dear to the country to the nation is a main agenda for Malaysia. It's also a main agenda for Madrid. And this signifies the recognition of Taiwan's interest to grow in the halal industry ecosystem. And I believe we have one of the best, if not the best, halal ecosystem in the world that will hopefully assist greater market expansion both ways between Malaysia and Taiwanese companies. And given the more than 40 years of experience that we have in the halal industry, I would like to encourage Taiwanese companies to engage with Malaysian counterparts so that they can grow together their businesses to markets across the globe. And I do believe that Malaysia has the best value proposition for Taiwanese companies to grow and learn from the Malaysian companies and also grow their business together, especially in the ASEAN region, if not for the whole global market. And on that note, I would like to also invite everyone here today to MIHAS, which is our 18th edition of Malaysia International Halal Showcase, or short MIHAS, which will be happening on the 7th to the 10th of September at MyTech. And I'm optimistic that this year's MIHAS will be a successful event with the support of Taiwan companies. And as we all know, halal is beyond religious values. Halal is about hygiene, about safety, food security, traceability. It's also about data transparency. And I would also like to thank TAITRA for their continuous support for MIHAS, because in this edition, they have confirmed there will be participation of 12 Taiwanese companies in that event. And additionally, there will be at least 2 Taiwanese buyers joining us in our international sourcing program, where they have indicated interest to meet with Malaysian companies at MIHAS 2022. Ladies and gentlemen, Madrid, as the Malaysian National Trade Promotion Agency, we have been working very closely with the Bureau of Foreign Trade, BOFT, and TAITRA. And we continue to render our support in trade promotional events, either online or offline. And sometimes we do this, of course, in a hybrid format between both Malaysian and Taiwan counterparts. And being an open trading economy, it is crucial that we support one another so that we continue to improve our strength and collaborate to continue and grow our bilateral trade. Last but not least, I think this is mentioned many times already, Taiwan being Malaysia's 5th largest trading partner, so being top 5 is important. So this is no doubt an important and significant market for Malaysia. So as such, Madrid has been engaging very closely with TAITRA, and we are happy to render continuous support to TAITRA's event, either in Malaysia or in Taiwan. And I wish all the best to all participants of Taiwan Expo Malaysia 2022. We wish you a good event, have fruitful outcomes for both the Taiwanese as well as the Malaysian counterparts. So stay safe and take care. Sheshiani. Terima kasih. Thank you.
Terima kasih. Thank you, Ms. Sharimakun. And please be seated.
So this year, Taiwan Expo in Malaysia presents an integration of virtual and physical, symbolizing the rise of the metaverse of Taiwan and Malaysia. So ladies and gentlemen, we would like to show you how to enter the Expoverse together to see how the two countries can be unrestricted by time and space. Wow, there's only a mysterious space-time traveler can glide between Taiwan and Malaysia. Wow! Focusing on the progress and transformation of Industry 4.0 and draw a brand new blueprint for Taiwan and Malaysia. Wow, what a skill! Amazing! Woo! let's guess who will be the one that guides us to glide between virtual and physical worlds in the Expoverse. Let's guess who's the one. Woo! Wow, what a surprise! Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome the chairman of TAITRA, Mr. James Huang. Wow, James is not only a navigator for economic and trading in the Expoverse, but also a talented skateboarder, right? That's very impressive. Let's give him another big hand. Wow, amazing. All right, so let's give back the stage to James. Welcome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. I'm James Suleiman Batam. Welcome to Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2022. And thank you all for joining us. Since 2019, the pandemic has been a major challenge. But now we are back on track to make a strong recovery. In the past few years, we've all had time to reflect. What are the lessons learned? What are the best way forward? What changes are necessary? And what actions need to be taken? There is no easy answer. But one by one, we are making change. And step by step, we are taking action. As you can see, skateboards and e-scooters are now more popular than ever before. And it's not just in Malaysia, in Taiwan, and around the world. We are embracing innovation and reinventing the wheel. We are taking action to minimize our footprint and paving the way for a better future. More and more of us now see the importance of ESG, environmental, social, and governance policies for long-term sustainable business. In fact, Malaysia and Taiwan are the best partners for ESG. We have set goals to cut 45% of our emissions by 2030 and become carbon neutral by 2050. To achieve this green future, Taiwan is looking to build new partnerships with Malaysia. For example, today we are joined by the world's largest maker of e-paper. And this Taiwanese company is committed to ESG by offering e-link display technology for e-readers, e-labels, and even car exhibitors. Together, Taiwan and Malaysia can create new supply chains for ESG that's good for both the environment and the business. Taiwan's innovative solutions providers are the perfect partners for the 12th Malaysian plan that focuses on Industry 4.0 and smart medical technology. This year, Taiwan Expo exhibitors are showcasing the latest innovations in Industry 4.0 smart factories. And they are presenting total delivery solutions for the cold chain industry to meet soaring market demands. We also have exhibitors providing a wide range of healthcare technologies, medical treatment, and smart services. Right now, as we welcome our distinguished guests in Malaysia, our exhibition at Sunway Velocity Mall in Kuala Lumpur is now open. This is our first hybrid online meets offline Taiwan Expo in Malaysia. We are joined by 50 excellent exhibitors, and we are presenting a wide variety of cultural performances, shows, events, and one of our highlight events is a halal cooking contest, which is going to be very, very exciting. A new normal that was the result of working from home was that many people developed their culinary skills and become amazing home chefs. In this cooking contest, we'll see professional chefs competing to fuse the best Malaysian and Taiwanese flavors into unique new dishes. Their culinary creations are going to be super delicious. And it's moments like this that I wish I could be there in person. I believe everybody who visits Taiwan Expo in Malaysia 2022 will have a fantastic time. Given that travel restrictions are gradually easing, I believe it's going to be very soon that we will be able to fly to Malaysia and see our friends in person. But before that, I would like to say hi to all guests and friends in Malaysia in the metaverse. Join me and let us enter the Expo-verse.
Thank you, James. Please stay on the stage for a second. You just mentioned you want to take us to the Expo-verse together, so I was wondering if you could take us in there now. So let's set up the devices for James and let's have a short talk with Alex, my host partner in Malaysia. How do you think about the Expo this year, especially the Expo in Malaysia right now? How does it look like?
All right, Elsa, to be really honest, I'm super excited as this year we're having the Expo online and on ground. It's really challenging and interesting. And if you can join me through the lens of the camera, I have a lot of booths around here. And right in front of me that catches my attention the most is the Expert Gel 3D multiple protection masks. That's in view of the pandemic and endemic. That is something that catches my attention. And I wish that you can actually join me right here. And because of the technology, now I feel like I'm just standing next to you hosting together, Elsa.
Me too. Trust me, we really want to travel now and meet you all there and have more talks and see all the products there. But first, let's try to meet up in the Expo-verse. How about that? So later on, we will see there are so many decorations of the features of the Taiwan Expo. And there will be many beautiful kites in the sky, virtual kites, representing the Taiwan and Malaysia images. So, all right, so are we all set? Okay, so let's welcome our guests to the stage now. From the Taiwan side, let's welcome Mr. Lee, Deputy Director General of Bureau on Foreign Trade, and President Ho from Malaysian Friendship and Trade Center, Taipei.
All right, on our side, already on stage, we have Miss Ann Hong and also Miss Jarimatan Mat Saleh. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause to both of our VIPs on stage.
So first of all, before entering the Expo-verse, you'll see our guests have to put on their HTC Vive helmets. Through this device, you can meet with one another online just like you are in the same space-time, right, Alex?
Yes, correct. It's like breaking through distances into the Expo-verse and able to meet all the guests for one. And with HTC, it's so stick, man.
All right, so now we have already entered the Expo-verse in the screen you can see. So you can try to wave at one another, and I would like to ask James to say hi to our Malaysian friends.
Hi, Ambassador Hong. Good to see you in the metaverse. Hello, Anne.
Hi, James.
Oh, hi. Long time no see.
You look like a new kid in the block.
I feel
All right, so it's really cool, right? Since we're already in the Expoverse, how about we do something special together in the Expoverse? So do you know Taiwan and Malaysia share a similar culture, which is the kite? That's right. So our dear guests, at my count of 3, 2, 1, please raise your right hand and let the kites fly. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Wow! Malaysia and Taiwan, together we strive. Woo!
Yes! Woohoo!
Wow, that's really fantastic. Very beautiful. Let's give a big round of applause to this amazing kite show, everyone. Thank you very much. Please take off your helmets. Very beautiful, Alex. I just saw the Malaysian moon kite in the Expoverse. And why it looks so special?
Right, to be honest, the name of the moon kite actually comes from the design itself. There's a crescent moon underneath the kite itself. It's called the Wow Bulan, Elsa.
Wow, so you can say the kites is really a shared cultural feature of both sides, right? So ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, we would like to invite our guests on the stage to take a picture with your avatars in the Expoverse. All right, please look at the camera in the center. Let's look to your left a bit. Look to your left and your right. And please look to your front again for the live camera in the back. Okay. Okay, let's look in the front again for more pictures for this memorable moment. Thank you very much. Please be seated.
All right, thank you, Miss Ann Hong, and thank you, Miss Sharon Martin. Please be seated as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, by entering the Expoverse, you can see the guests from Taiwan and Malaysia have finally met one another. And we welcome all the distinguished guests to experience it after the ceremony to check what's more in the Expoverse. So Alex, the ceremony has come to an end. We look forward to meeting you in person next year and witnessing the kites fly high in the sky together. Thank you all for joining us today, and we wish you all a wonderful day. Goodbye, Alex.
Bye, Elsa. Bye, all our friends in Taiwan. Looking forward to meet all of you real soon.
Take
Goodbye,
care.
Taiwan.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, ladies.